ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Bin Salim, and a very special welcome to all of you in an exceptional episode of the season.
And this is Hajar Muhanna, and it's the last episode for this season, as we will take a break in Ramadan. But we promise we will come back with lots of good and fun stuff during the Eid, inshallah.
We will, Hajar. Our show tonight is gonna be fabulous and different, as we will be accompanied by many of our KTV2 colleagues to share with them all the good stuff they have prepared for you in the holy month of Ramadan. And as usual, first is first with our lovely band. Welcome all to the night show, and we said tonight is special because we'll be shedding the light on the shows and the programs my colleagues prepared for you on the holy month of Ramadan. We'd like to welcome the great Tariq Al-Aryan.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you a lot for that, Ben. And Hajar, nice to see you also on this very special program.
Pleasure to have you, and to have the great Abdelaziz Darwish as well.
Thank you so much. You are always, all of them, you are great. I would like to welcome all the crew who's working with you, especially Abu Adnan. This is hi from you for here, from your guest today. Usually I am already interviewing people. Today I am the guest. It's different thing.
So I have to say, Hajar, though, like Aziz is definitely great. But no one is greater than Tariq, because Tariq is the senior on the station. And you definitely deserve the great. Now, both of you guys work throughout the year with two of the main shows on KTV2, which is Hello Kuwait and also Good Morning Kuwait. Used to be Sunshine, but now it's Good Morning Kuwait, which is a cool name. And I just wonder, what do you have prepared for Ramadan? Because we know these two shows are not going to stop, and they will continue in the holy month of Ramadan. Tariq, maybe.
Well, our program, Hello Kuwait, is going to be shifting from its time around 6 p.m. We're going to be later on in the evening, and we're going to have a lot of surprises, a lot of nice segments for the audience who will be watching KTV2, the family channel, dealing with topics about the holy month of Ramadan. Different guests will come on to discuss various topics for the audience who will be tuning in during this holy month.
Nice.
What about you, Aziz?
You know what's the funny thing, actually? I usually wake up very early. I sleep very early in the night time. But now I'm staying a little bit in the middle.
It's almost, it's like not really late night, but we're in the evening.
You know what's the funny? Because I always performing in the morning, so it's in the evening time. It feels different vibes, but actually the same, because I am happy that I am with you, both of you today. Actually, in our show, Good Morning Kuwait, it will be at 11 a.m. And as usual, we do have a variety of segments during
It used to be 9 or 8, maybe?
Yeah, it used to be 9. Now we have like shifting 2 hours.
Because the whole government in Ramadan, the working hours also shift. So they start like after 10, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's why. So it's like about something about variety of segment about the Ramadan, about, about the, we call it the diet thing. You have to manage your food. This is most important thing. I already gained weight, by the way. Help me, please.
Well, you look fit. You always
I gained 3 kilos.
Really?
Wow,
Why did you say I already gained weight and then you looked at Tariq?
You know why? Because he already lost weight.
I lost 3 kilos.
Nice.
You gained 3, I lost
I'll
3.
give you more.
So you're going to have guests like, for example, doctors or dietitians to speak about diet during Ramadan?
Yeah, of course, absolutely, because they are the people who are responsible for our care. You know, we always interview dietitian, even people who cared about the health and fitness. So this is their time.
Uh-huh. Well, Hala Kuwait is really interesting program. I know a lot of people watch it because they care about, knowing what's going on around the country. So in Ramadan, you said you're going to be adding maybe some more,
We're going to
of
have our
Ramadan
usual segments, Ben, like you just said,
Can we just
covering
remind
what's
the
going
audience?
on in Kuwait in general during this month. And we're also going to have some nutritionists who will be joining us, also people talking about when to exercise during the holy month of Ramadan.
True.
We'll also have some medical professionals, doctors who will be joining us to talk a little bit about people who may have diabetes and what they should do when it comes to Ramadan. So we're going to have our regular segments, and we're going to also put within that some segments dealing with health also.
Same smile, same
I
smile.
was going to say, no, I was going to say something as he was talking about nutrition and so on. I think their show is going to beat yours because they can have, someone who cook, but you, in the morning in Ramadan, there's not going to be any cooking segment.
No coffee already. I see a mug here already.
Well, we still, we haven't started the month, but since you're in the morning, so you'll be
Yes.
fasting, they will be having like more
A
fun.
little more relaxed at that time.
Exactly.
We look
but
forward
you're
to
going to
that.
be so like full of
Well, we always have to make sure, during Ramadan to maintain our health, make sure to take care of proper eating habits, of course, when you break the fast until the suhoor time. And we're going to have people come on to give us the advice that we have on a yearly, regular basis, but still, people always need Ben and Hajar to know about that.
Yes, and Aziz, you told me that you're going to be having reports about Ramadan in Kuwait, history of Ramadan in Kuwait, let's say heritage of Kuwait and during Ramadan.
Maybe
Yeah,
tell
sure.
us more about it.
But before I will continue my topic, there is something I want to mention. Today I am very lucky. You know why? Because I am already being a guest with my two idols. I already saw you for a very long
Very
time.
kind of you.
And you are both, you're still a flower, both of you, mashallah.
such a sweet
but,
guy.
But because I already consider you two of my pioneers, I always looking up forward to see you, all of you, how you
That's a
perform.
nice way of saying like we are very seniors,
Something to that effect.
but I am very happy because this is my dream, and my dream come true already.
Well,
So
we're
let's-
happy to have
Yes.
you.
That's
Thank you.
very kind of you to say. Thank you, Abdulaziz.
you're
You're
most-
also doing a great job, you and your colleagues on Good Morning Kuwait, doing an amazing job also.
Thank you so much. Because we're already working in the same sector, KTV is the place for pioneers for the media, and you are already schools of the media. We're learning always from you, both of you. And back to Hajar again. For actually about Ramadan time, because we're already in Ramadan in morning time, we have prepared for do the holy things because Ramadan is the religioustic month.
Right.
You have to go for the religioustic thing. You have to give people, you have to volunteer to give people who are already fasting because this is not only about food, it's about feeding the others. You have to feed the people, you have to feed the poor people because this is the thing we're already focusing on all the time, even in our show and all the show on KTV.
Being compassionate,
Yeah.
giving back to people, these are some of the very important things during the holy
So
month of
I will
Ramadan.
visit you in the evening time also.
You're always welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I know also you two do a lot of coverage outside the studio, like throughout the years, I'm sure, and I see lately Aziz doing that too. How does that help or contribute to what you do inside the studio, or like maybe the audience, I'm sure they're curious to know about?
Well, yeah, it's always a pleasure to do outside reports. It gives you a little bit more, you're like right into the scene with whatever the segment may be, Ben. So
And maybe more interaction with
that's
people.
true. It's a little more interactive, and you get more interaction with the various guests that we may have. Logistic-wise, there's always some issues too,
Tell me
but
about it.
eventually it always comes together, and the audience see the great reports that we
Tell
have.
us about the logistics, Aziz. Like sometimes the mic will go off, no battery, whatever. Then the dust.
This is the best part of to do outdoor covering, because I love being with people. I love being with the audience all the time. So you are interacting with them. You see spontaneous, like dealing with them. Sometimes the mic, sometimes people.
Right.
Sometimes, you will see kids. Sometimes you see old people. There gives always a spontaneous feeling when you talk to them like a child, like a part of the family. And you have to go to a formal places, like administration. You have to be like formal. So the good thing about you when you do outdoor covering, it's the place to learn how to be a good presenter or even an announcer, even an anchor, because this is the place to gain experience. That's why you already give us very good questions, because it's from the experiences for all many years. Yeah.
So we know Hala Kuwait and Good Morning Kuwait are two shows that will continue throughout the days of Ramadan, inshallah, the whole month of Ramadan. One final question maybe before we wrap up. I'm curious to ask you, Tariq, although I'm older than you, but you started before me. What keeps you going? I mean, this is an opportunity for me to ask this on air. What keeps you going and doing whatever like we're doing or you're doing here on TV? Because I know like you're so busy with doing a lot of other things, but you have great passion that we can see.
You said it. You have that passion where you just want to, you feel you have something that you can give back to the people, and that's what it is. And I enjoy working with my colleagues on the program, Fatma Al-Hajri, Rita, and also Muhammad, and the whole staff that I work with on Hala Kuwait. They're really a great team, and I enjoy working with them, and I enjoy presenting what we have that our producers make and get together in order to present it to the people.
Yes, and we enjoy watching you actually on TV.
Thank you, you're very
Hajar,
kind.
I think Tariq mentioned the directors. Maybe we're also curious.
Yes, if you mentioned the directors of
Yeah,
your
we have
program.
Khalil and Anwar who are our directors. We also have Abdullah and we
Khalil
have-
Qabazad and Anwar Awad?
Yes, and
Okay.
a lot of others that are working on the program. Of course, our cameraman, also the producers.
Great staff.
I mean, there's so many people that are behind the scenes that, they're the ones that actually get everything together.
True.
We're all working as a team
True.
in order to accomplish our goals, our common goals.
Yes. What about you, Aziz? Who are the directors of the show?
Directors, because if I mention one name, I have to mention all the stuff.
MashaAllah, everyone
Mashallah.
tries.
Everyone is important. Everyone's responsible. I like to thank them. And this is my camera. Now I am playing like a host.
Yes.
So this is my camera number one. So I like to greet everyone who made me who I am today. Because you, all the working crew who are working behind the scene, they are responsible about our care. They are responsible about how we perform. So I like to thank all of them.
Thank you again, guys, for coming and devoting some of your time to this show. And definitely, we still have more about KTV2 shows, and we're gonna also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Tariq.
much, Ben and Hajar,
Thanks,
and
Steve.
Barak alaikum al-shahr, Ramadan Kareem to all of our audience who may be watching, and thank you very much for having myself and my colleague Abdul Aziz with you.
Thank you again, Tariq Al-Aryan and Aziz Darwish. And we're going to take a short break and continue with the rest of our colleagues on the show. And the band, Ramadan is special. So what are you going to play? Adat Alaykum. Go ahead.
Ramadan is a blissful month.
It is the month that gathers us.
Ramadan is the month of worship.
It is the month of joy and happiness.
As a family, we all wait for it from the first day eagerly.
Patiently.
Happily to the last.
As a family, we present to you the best of Ramadan.
And at KTV2, we have you as one of us.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
Welcome back to this special episode, the last on the season, and we're talking about the shows on KTV2, and we're living Ramadan vibes with Mohammed Harbi.
How are you?
Thank you
Mohammed?
so much, and thank you for having me here.
And also with the Little Adventures and Abdullah.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? High five.
I'm great right now.
It's so nice to have you here. Okay, so maybe before we start our questions,
Yes.
we said you're doing Ramadan vibes, right?
Yes, I
Now
am.
let's just see a quick promotion about the show, so you would have some idea what we're talking about. Ramadan vibes.
Ramadan is a month of worshipping. It is where the family gathers at the table for the iftar meal after sunset. Ramadan is considered one of the holiest months of the year. Ramadan has special vibes and unique in every country. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. In every episode of this program, we will explore how other countries celebrate Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak Olsen, Feliz Ramadan.
Welcome back, dear viewers. And now, Muhammad Harbi, starting with you. I know it's my program,
Yes.
Ramadan Vibes. I'm the producer.
Oh, you're the producer.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't
I
tell
didn't
you that.
know. Okay, what a surprise. Nice.
Yes, but could you please tell dear viewers about the idea of the whole show?
Sure, it's your idea basically. And with our director, Ilaf Sayer, the show is about Ramadan in different countries in the world. Their traditions, their famous foods in Ramadan, their famous mosques in Ramadan.
Nice.
Talking about different countries, how they prepare for Ramadan, what's their iftar and meals that they have, the traditional food, the traditional clothes that they wear in Ramadan. So basically it's telling people about how Ramadan is welcomed in different countries of the world.
Are you going to cover Ramadan Kanoon and the Musaharati and so on?
Exactly, that's
Nice.
it, that's it, yes,
And
exactly.
I
This is the
made you-
vibes of Ramadan.
And I made you speak Turkish and Spanish in the promotion.
Yes, she did, she did.
Awesome, awesome, very nice. Abdullah, little angel, is in our show tonight. We're so happy that you're joining us. I think you're the youngest on KTV2 now. How old are you?
7 years old. I'm almost 8 right now. So yeah.
7, almost 8?
Yeah.
العمر كله ما شاء الله. So you're doing a little adventure on KTV2 in this Ramadan, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we will talk more about it and we want to know what's there in this little adventure. But let's have the audience share these lovely moments that we have on KTV2. So let's see the promotion of Little Adventure and we'll get back to Abdullah.
Guys, as you can see, it's getting colder and later. So let's talk about the Kuwait desert. The desert during the day is hot and dry, but at night temperature can drop dramatically. So make sure you have clothes for both climates as well as suitable sleeping bags. Guys, this is Mr. George, the second owner of this place. So Mr. George, I'm going to be asking you questions today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the first question, how would you rate their work experience?
Well, to be honest, they are more productive than us.
That's amazing, Abdullah. We just saw you in the promo. It was a great job. So could you tell us the idea of the whole show, Little Adventure?
Oh, okay. So the whole idea is for kids in the future to get any job they want, like for the smart IQ. So we're teaching them joyful activities and a lot more of things, even joyful activities, things to do, and some information about Ramadan also.
Nice,
Amazing.
nice.
And yeah,
Sorry, I'm curious. I have a question before we go on,
Okay.
How old are you? 7 going into 8?
7, yes.
Are you fasting this Ramadan or like
No,
every year?
We're just doing normal things in Ramadan, like things when it's not anything.
But you
random
personally, are you
things.
gonna fast? Are you gonna stop eating and
We
drinking?
don't fast and we don't do
Yeah,
that.
mashallah, you're still young.
Yeah, I'm still young.
Yes.
Okay, Mohammed. Mohammed, how
I'm
long?
fasting, by the way.
I thought it's like every year. So this year you're gonna fast.
Yeah, it's a different year, I
Does
think.
that mean the previous years?
Kinda, don't tell anyone.
Okay, so how long you've been an anchor?
Actually, 4 months.
Oh,
Almost
brand
4 months.
new.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Addition.
And you are part of the
Little Adventure also.
What
I
is
do
it?
the voiceover for the reports that they go on, sometimes about talents, special activities, some new places. There's a segment called Map about countries of the world, another segment called Why, which is do you know about like something of general knowledge.
Okay.
So yeah, I do the voiceover
Sweet.
for the show.
So he's the anchor and you're
Yes.
the voiceover.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Abdullah, I know Abdullah Shatti. I know there are other kids with you in the show. How many of you are there?
Well, pretty much I lost count because I saw too much people with me.
Can you name any of them? I mean, your friends.
Yeah. May
May?
is one of them. And, well, that's all I pretty much
That's
know.
okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
I think.
Yeah,
Misk also. Yeah.
May's sister.
And what's your part in the show?
My part in the show, a producer. I'm a producer.
You're a
in the show.
producer?
Yes.
Wow.
My goodness,
So you're
mashallah,
here, you're
mashallah.
competing me.
We have to touch wood in here.
I also talk about things. So yeah, most of the times I talk about a lot of things. So yeah,
Such as
most of the time Ramadan.
amazing.
Yeah.
What do you know about Ramadan?
Ramadan, people fast in Ramadan.
But not you.
Yeah, not young, not kids, not kids.
Okay, awesome. Maybe
And
we...
you said kids will speak about their future jobs. And what is your future job?
My future job, a cardiologist, actually.
Wait, what does that mean? Like, what are you going to do?
Cardiologist, a doctor, which like a heart doctor.
Right, helps the heart?
Yes, it helps the heart.
You have a lot of love, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's
And I want to like help people because most of the times people go to a cardiologist.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Mohammed, why the title Vibes, Ramadan Vibes?
I think it's her idea,
Your
but
idea?
but I actually I love the title.
Okay.
It's Ramadan Vibes because it's talking about what's happening in Ramadan in different countries.
Okay, so-
each country has a different vibe.
Their ritual. Yeah,
Exactly,
it's,
yeah.
Since you're talking about the vibe in different countries,
Yeah.
what's common among the countries that you are covering in your show?
Basically fasting,
Okay.
iftar meal, suhoor meal, tarawih prayer. The
Saharati?
basic, yeah, not in every country,
Yes.
but in
The
some
Arab.
countries, yeah, it's common there to have them saharati, waking them up for suhoor meal, and I think everything else is different, other than the
Actually, yes.
idea of having traditional clothes. But in every country, it's different. Traditional meals in every country also different,
Nice.
but the idea is the same.
Actually, we recorded the first episode, and he kept laughing at one word. Remember what
the
was
word?
it?
What was the word?
We were talking about
Harissa.
Spain, right?
No, we were speaking about Ramadan in Spain.
Spain, yeah.
Yes, and most
So-
of them are actually originally Moroccan. Yeah.
Right.
So they eat harissa.
They do it in Spain? I didn't know.
Yes.
So
And
it's
he
something
kept
else,
laughing
actually,
for-
not our harissa. So my
Oh.
mind kept going to our harissa, and I just couldn't hold myself and starting laughing. And
For 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's going on my Instagram, by the way.
Wow, wow. Let's go back to Abdullah maybe. Abdullah, like, how long you've been doing shows?
Since June 2021.
Wow, that's really a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, like compared to your age. My question is it challenging to do such shows? Like, how do you feel when you go in front of camera and trying, to interview people and so on?
Like nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I feel normal because I've been doing it for a very long time.
Since you were like 6 months maybe?
Yeah, 6 months ago probably.
Wow. No.
I lost count.
You mean 6 months since you started doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay. And how do you prepare yourself like for a show? What do you do?
Oh yeah, I read the things that you have to do, but if I read something wrong, I just tell my parents, what is this word? And then they help me, and then I figure out the word.
And
sooner.
who usually helps you, your mom or dad?
I don't know, both of them the same. Probably my mom. Yeah.
Is your mom a teacher?
My mom is not a teacher.
Okay,
She's,
what does she do?
She goes to a business company, and I think she's a business person.
Good. I was afraid you would say the name because we can't do promotions in our show.
No, yeah, okay.
Do you know the directors of your show?
Directors of my show? Yeah, one only. Yaqub.
Hayat.
Okay.
Yaqub Hayat, yes.
Yes.
Yaqub Hayat.
He said one, so are there more than one?
No, he's the only director.
old
He's a great
one
guy,
were
actually. Yaqub Hayat, yes.
There was the old ones, yeah?
Yeah, before him there was other directors, but
yeah.
then they left and he took over the show.
Yeah.
So
Well,
now, Yaqub
obviously,
Hayat.
you're a great addition to KTV2, Mohammed.
Thank you so much.
And
I really
it's
appreciate
so
it.
great to have you with us tonight.
Thank
I
you.
have a question to Abdullah before we end our show. If you are the host, the anchor of this show, and we are guests, what do you want to ask me and ask Hajar?
Oh, that's actually a hard question because I didn't prepare for that question.
Well, can you just, be spontaneous?
Like, what do you do in your job nowadays? So that's one question, yeah?
Okay, well, I'm actually a professor at the university, so I teach, but I love also doing shows. So this is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. What do you prepare before doing your things also?
Wait, we said one question. You're not going to take the whole night. You can ask Hajar. Any
Okay.
question?
So what do you usually do in your job also?
Yeah, I'm a producer and an anchor at the same time.
Oh, that's hard.
And she brings us sweets sometimes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's enough.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you for
we
having
wish you all
us.
the best.
Thank you.
And we'll definitely, inshallah, get to meet you again in the future because, you are going on Ramadan, but we're stopping. But we'll get to see you, inshallah, again in the future. And as we said, we have a lot of shows in KTV2. So our lovely band is going to play the Ramadan song
Ramadan.
theme. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to have more anchors joining us tonight.
Ramadan is our favorite time for gathering.
It is the time when we give more than we receive.
And the whole family gets around to watch TV.
We happily await
Eagerly anticipate to beautifully create.
the best shows on your favorite channel.
KTV2. From us to you.
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 Welcome back to the night show, and it's a kind of challenge to try to interview your colleagues, but I think it's still interesting, and I'm really enjoying it. Welcome, AJ and Al Jazi.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening. Hello,
Hello,
AJ.
everyone. This is weird being a guest on the night show, but
You're part of the show, but now you're going through another challenge, which is the challenge.
the challenge, Jazzy.
Hello, AJ.
Who's gonna win this challenge?
I won most of the times.
Don't spoil
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Wait, wait,
Don't spoil
how does it work?
anything.
Like, what do you mean, who wins?
So,
Yeah.
basically on this
Tell them.
show, Jazz and I are competing to get the most amount of answers out of the competition.
Okay.
So we have questions. Our producer Hajar and our producer Fawaz wrote the questions, and we went around different malls in Kuwait, Jazzy and I.
You'll be covering most of the areas in Kuwait.
Yes. So we're asking different people these different questions, the
Yes.
great difficult questions by
Thank
Hajar
you.
sometimes, and whoever wins each episode, and then we round up the points. There is a winner, a definite winner at the end.
Yes,
Yes.
but ask about the prize.
I've been asking of Hajar
I heard you're
about the
giving
prize.
away cash.
We are
Yeah,
giving away
no,
30
yes.
KD for each contestant.
No, but I mean
Us.
us. The
Okay,
prize
tell us.
between us.
Yes, what
so
about
it's either I buy him something he wants,
Oh.
whatever coffee or dinner or whatever, or he buys me, and he bought me most of the
Yes.
time.
How come you never buy me anything on the show?
Oh, I will.
Okay, can I join your show, guys?
Well, you're the one who says about our battles, you get to get dinners and stuff, but
Yes.
we've seen none of that. None of that.
The winner buys dinner.
Yep.
Yes.
As Ali said.
And Jazzy, how do you feel about like hosting this kind of show challenge?
Actually, it's my first time to host, such a programs. But I had a great time and fun, doing it. The interaction with people is so amazing, and seeing their reactions, and especially when they win. It's really interesting,
Right.
very, very.
But that's not your first show, though, right?
It's not my first show, but first this kind of shows.
What else you've been doing on KTV2? And when did you join the station?
I joined in October,
Oh.
KTV2.
Okay.
But I was in KTV1 a while ago.
Oh, okay, okay.
But on KTV2, I started with Sunshine. Now it's Good Morning Kuwait.
So bilingual
I have-
shows.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So, I'm doing a lifestyle segment.
Great.
So it's nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
I
I
love
told
it.
you about their funny moments.
No, tell me, what do you mean?
Oh.
What
We have a
funny
lot of
moment?
shenanigans, a lot of jokes on the challenge. I play a lot of pranks. I'm a prankster.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
You're not playing
Good.
pranks against her.
I am.
Good.
Oh.
And against the players.
Oh.
And the crew, sometimes.
Yes, and we have a short video about them. So let's watch this
Let's
short
watch
video.
it.
On the challenge, I'm your host, AJ Mizidi, and this is...
Al-Jaz Al-Jasser.
In which year did Kuwait become a member of the Arab League? What do you think? 1962 or 1963?
1963.
1963, that is the...
Oh. Come on now. This is your final answer. You following AJ?
Yes. No, I think we'll change. No. 1963.
You're not listening to me, guys. You lost. Yeah, follow AJ. Follow AJ.
Losers.
With you, AJ.
It's always a good day with me.
good day,
It's always
yeah?
a good day with me.
What do you think? You like that, don't you?
It's a great, actually, I gotta take this, so you wrap this up for me. All right.
Always on the phone. Always on.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
That's
This is true. This is not just for TV, you know. It's not
That's
for the
really,
program.
it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And AJ always have a phone call. I don't know why.
I'm a busy person.
Oh, you
You
are.
know,
Mr. Busy
trying to
person.
run the night show with you, trying to film that show, or Clackett, or the other show. I'm just lost, people.
But you know, this video was one of the most funniest incidents happened in the
Very
the show.
spontaneous.
Yeah, you know, he just comes by to get my participants to lose, so he can.
Oh, okay.
He
okay.
can
So
get
I'm
a
making
point
them
on
lose
me.
on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But they listen to me. They shouldn't
and
have
they
listened to
listen to him. The funny thing that they are listening to him. I don't know why.
And their answer was wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong.
I fed them the wrong answer because I wanted to come out on top.
Awesome. So you share like a lot of great moments doing this show, and I'm sure like the nights of Ramadan are all great, but like we have upcoming special, ceremonies, and like Girgi'an, for example, and so on. Can you tell us maybe what are you going to do?
Yes, Girgian is going to be a very special episode because AJ won't be presenting. You'll meet Ahmed for the first time.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, because you're Ahmed and you go by AJ. What do
Right.
you mean? Like, what do you mean exactly?
I mean, because I'm going to be wearing something different, something you've never seen me
You know,
wear
Dishdasha
before.
Dishdasha?
I didn't
Right.
recognize him, honestly.
So if he's
I
wearing
was like, you know, what?
If he's going to wear dishdasha, are you going to wear like dara'a thob?
Oh, not a thobe, but I wore a dara'a.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's sweet.
so-
That's nice.
And you're
So
going to
it's
be
just-
giving people like some Girgian.
We're going to give away Girgian, those special episodes.
What
We
about
will.
me,
You?
producer?
I
the
gave you all
producer.
the candy.
She's the one who's going to
I
get the
gave
candy.
you, we got you vegan candy, right?
Yes.
So AJ, like, what are you going to say to people in the night of Girgi'an?
Well, we're going to welcome them on the show and then we're going to
No, in
promise some
Arabic.
candy.
Girgi'ana.
Oh, you want to hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Girgian,
سلم ولدهم يلا.
سلم أحمد يلا.
Salam Hamoud, yalla.
Imagine people selling AJ. Well, that doesn't
Salam
like.
AJ, that's
No, it's modern.
Yeah.
Modern.
But
Yeah,
Hajar, I wanted to ask you, since you're producing the show, producing your first game show.
You're a guest now.
Yeah, I want to ask you though.
not
It's
a
still my
host.
job to ask you questions.
All right.
So, how was your experience producing the show?
It was amazing.
Okay.
We're not done yet, but it was amazing. We had fun, and I really laughed a lot.
Not fair. You cannot ask in here. We do the questions. Last question to wrap up this interview. Al Jazi, what are you looking for? What do you want to achieve getting into this field, like being a host on KTV2 or on Kuwait television in general?
I mean, basically, you always have something you like, and presenting is one of the things I like, and I think I'm doing well. Joining KTV2 was something, it's kind of upgrade to my career because I'll be presenting bilingual, English and Arabic, so it's something to add value to my CV. And thanks for KTV2 to giving me that opportunity.
Definitely. We are the elite on Kuwait television on KTV2, all of us.
Yeah, so I'm so happy to join. And where I want to achieve, I certainly don't know.
We'll see at the top of the list, inshallah.
I'm just going.
We'll see at the
And
top
not
of the
to
list,
forget,
inshallah.
the director of the show is
Who's the director?
Yes, our director, Mariam Al-Hulu. A
And
great
Yusuf.
message to you, great greetings from us. It was a blast working with you, collaborating.
Yes,
She's like,
definitely.
she gets the beautiful shots, you know?
Yes.
She really pays attention
Amazing.
to the framing and all that. So
And
I'm really
Yusuf
glad.
as well, yes.
Yes, and Yusuf as well.
I'm really looking forward to the challenge and maybe to the cash prizes. And
Cash
you can
prizes.
also be one of the winners. Just go around Kuwait, you'll find them everywhere. We still have more to talk about, more shows and more anchors to join us tonight. We're gonna definitely play the theme song of Ramadan, and then we're gonna take a short break. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
thing about Ramadan, it always brings like memories from childhood, from the old days. Like it's all about heritage.
Yes.
And then we always have the great desserts of ligema to صب القفشة and القطايف, and the family gets together and so on. So Heritage of Ramadan is another show we have on KTV2, and we have Daij Ahmed Al-Hoteri presenting it. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
That was quite a beautiful introduction.
Oh, good to have you here. I guess we have a promo for him.
Let's watch it together.
Let's watch it.
Heritage of Ramadan.
Hello and welcome, dear viewers, to a brand new episode of your daily program, Heritage of Ramadan. This is your host, Daij Al-Hoteri. Now, we all know that, dear viewers, during this holy month of Ramadan, people tend to do some good deeds and be extra careful of what they do during this beautiful month because it's the holiest month of Ramadan.
No, that looks different. Yeah, you're
I have to
wearing.
look different.
You're wearing traditional
You look
clothes.
different.
Yes, that was the most interesting part of the show, actually. Me dressed up as like the old style of the Kuwaiti men with the dijdacha.
The national.
national. Not only like it's not a normal dijdacha, it's the old one. The one.
Yes.
So-
مع الغولة وكذي.
Yes, exactly. So
Okay.
it was a beautiful experience, actually.
With the collar.
Yes.
Nice,
With the collar.
nice. Okay, so we have Daij Al-Hoteri, we have Daij Al-Hoteri here. So, Heritage of Ramadan, tell us more about it.
Well, as you can see, the name is self-explanatory. We're going to talk about the heritage of Ramadan, and not only like any Ramadan, the history. So we're going to be talking about the history of Kuwait within or during the holy month of Ramadan. Now, it's very interesting because, as for me personally, I think Ramadan is my favorite month of the year. I'm assuming it's
Yes.
our
Yes,
best. Or
yes, all
we
of
get
us.
the most delicious food.
Completely
we get
different.
closer to our families, our friends, our neighbors, as long as they bring back the plates, so we give them. So, and also we get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because we do some good deeds. We do this all year long. However, we do some extra. We read more Quran, we go to the mosque, and we start doing some good things. We repent, we forgive. It's the month where we give, it's the month of peace. So basically, that's what makes it so cool.
So you're going to be talking about fasting and Masaharati and also maybe
Yes.
like the gathering.
Yes, Butbela. So
Yes.
it's Musaharati is the guy who wakes up the people for
Early morning.
Yes,
For the
suhoor.
morning prayers.
And
Yes,
yeah.
for the pre-fasting meal. In the Kuwaiti dialect, his name is Abu Tbayla. He's equipped with the drums and stuff. So he yells and he wakes up the people for suhoor. Basically, during that show, I'm going to talk about the different aspects of Ramadan in the past, in the, let's say, 90s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Oh, wow.
So basically, yes, in the old times. And you get to notice some stuff like while watching the show, and also as for me, while reading the script, I get to know some more information, new things I haven't seen or knew before. So that was actually the most interesting part for me as the host of the show.
Yeah, and you mentioned food. What is the common food eaten in Kuwait?
Let me start with the food. You already mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
We got
My favorite part.
I mean, I think if we were going to talk about the most common food, I would go with the haris, tashrib. Probably this is the most common thing in any Kuwaiti
True.
family. Yes,
Lazim,
it has
tashrib.
to be.
Yes.
Yes,
This
it
is
has
for
to be.
iftar. What about after futur?
Well, it depends. القيمات probably for dessert.
صب القفشة.
Yeah, صب القفشة.
زلابية.
Oh my God.
قطايف.
I'm getting hungry right now.
محلبية.
Yeah, all different kind of food. And yes, this is the most interesting part of Ramadan, also the food. I mean, during shooting or reading the script, I actually learned something very important. Not only like related to the show, but like when you think about it, like some of the things may remain with us throughout the years, and some things fade away with time. Just like the Msaharati, which we call Butbayla. It's a person who faded away with time. However, the dishes and the whole huge table filled with food stayed the same. So this is one crucial thing I learned, that we have to appreciate every moment, everything that we have, the food, the people, our job right now, because we never know when this will fade away, right? So,
Yes, I guess it's a great show for especially the kids or the new generation.
To learn more about it.
Yes.
That's what I usually ask or tell the people, because I mean, it's good to tell the people about our grandparents and ancestors and the history of
Our
Kuwait.
heritage.
They have a bedtime story, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
They will know more about our past. And there's this saying, اللي ما له أول ما له
ما له
تالي.
تالي.
Yes.
Yes, so if you don't have a past, you don't have a future. You
True.
don't have a future. You have to know what exactly used to happen in the past.
Well, we hate to keep you for so long because I'm sure the audience noticed that you are the only one who came solo. So thanks a lot for joining us tonight. You gave us a lot of information about the show, and we're looking forward to see it. And I think we have one more show or two more shows? One more show.
One more show, yeah.
And two guests. Thanks a lot, Daej El-Hoteri.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot for being with us. And we're going to take, as usual, the quick break with the band and get back to our guest for tonight.
Ramadan is a blissful month.
It is the month that gathers us.
Ramadan is the month of worship.
It is the month of joy and happiness.
As a family, we all wait for it from the first day eagerly.
Patiently.
Happily to the last.
As a family, we present to you the best of Ramadan.
And at KTV2, we have you as one of us.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
KTV2, a gathering to remember.
So we have a long list tonight that we're trying to cover most of the shows of KTV2 on Ramadan.
And we're going to end it with the list.
And finally, we have a Blushi.
Hello and good evening to you, Ben, and to you, Hajar. It's really great to see you.
We're so happy that you're joining us tonight.
And I'm really excited tonight because my co-host, AJ, is here. He's a usual host at the show.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Even in our show, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, he's ضبطing me, you can say. He's
That's
ضبطing
the
me
English
nowadays.
equivalent,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
So Mohammed Blushi and AJ, they have a cool show that is entitled The List. We're going to get to know more about it through this promotion and through the answers of our questions. Let's see together.
So many things in our lives are postponed because of circumstances. Such a delay, day after day, makes you miss a lot of activities and events you had planned for. In this program, our presenters have a bounty of activities they like to perform. Let's watch what they have in mind.
Guys, both of you looks different. But not you, AJ, sorry.
So you start off by saying both, but
I'm
not
sorry.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just one of you.
Good job.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Mohammed Blushi, what is about the list? What is it about?
Yeah, definitely before I start. being backstage with Ben and Tariq Al Aryan is like, what can I say? I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store because
my God.
during my childhood, I was watching KTV2 because of them. And they paved the way for us and everyone in KTV2. So special thanks to you, Ben.
Habibi, we're so glad that
Yeah.
you decided to join us tonight.
It's my-
And thanks a lot for your sweet words.
It's really my pleasure. So answering your question, Hajar, when it comes to what is the purpose
The
of the
idea or the
show
concept of
or
it.
the list, let's say it's about average young people who are, do you know, like people here, you know, AJ, people here get bored so fast when they want to go something. So that's why we made the list of suggestions for people.
Oh, okay.
So they know where can they go before they get bored so
Nice.
fast. And we didn't want...
So a list of places
Exactly,
to visit and so on?
places,
Or
activities.
to do?
Yeah, and we didn't want to show ourselves as a people who can do everything in a professional way.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to
So you're
act
saying
like
we're gonna
that.
look bad doing these different
No.
tasks?
If we, yeah, no.
No?
In my opinion, it's no. But like when we are planning to do the show, we want it to be directed to all the youngsters, all the people from high school until college, especially from 18 plus, because they have their driving license, they can go everywhere, so we can give them suggestions. So we didn't want to act like we are professionals, especially when we play football or we do CrossFit. We want to show them that we are normal people also. It doesn't mean that you're a host. It means that you have to be professional, do everything in a perfect way.
AJ, tell us maybe about the fun stuff, because we know like you're a fun person, you like fun stuff about this show. Like what's fun about it? Did you get to eat
Basically, just whatever interaction I have with the Belushi,
It's fun.
like, it's really fun. The chemistry we have, you're gonna
nice.
say on camera, it really translates. We're just good friends, so we decided to make a show together. We're gonna explore different experiences in each episode, crossing something off our list. And
Did you get free food?
We got free food.
Especially
and I'm looking
yesterday.
forward to our CrossFit episode. You should watch that episode. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. I heard that you like pizza.
Yeah, focus on the pizza, not the CrossFit.
Which is the best? I mean, is it food, sports, or
The best episode?
yes,
I just said it, CrossFit.
CrossFit?
Yeah.
No food?
No food.
No.
CrossFit.
For me, it's the food.
Which food episode?
For me, like actually also, I did that not on purpose, but it's better that we gain extra weight also to show the viewers that we are normal people, we are average people.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you have to be in the perfect shape.
I guess
to
you
show
enjoy
them
the
to
food
do
a lot.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to like
yeah.
turn around
We're
the
trying to
thing.
blend and merge with the viewers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell me about the directors of the show?
Yeah, they are so sweet. Shahad and Ahad al-Khamis.
Twin magic.
The
Yeah.
twins.
Oh, twins?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Mashallah.
twins. Yeah.
Ever since I met them, I wanted to collaborate with them, and I'm honored to get this opportunity to work with them.
Yeah, they are so organized and they have good directions for us, and their ideas they can add. Even when you are preparing for the episode and you go there, they give you new ideas. Like it's so much creative. And also,
energy.
yeah, special thanks also to Muhammad, the editor.
our producer.
He's so much organized. Like, mashallah, he gives you the script and so much organized. All the information you need is inside the script.
And is it daily or weekly in Ramadan?
It's daily in
supposed to
Ramadan.
be daily.
Don't know the time yet, but daily in Ramadan.
It's going to be
We
daily.
will know tomorrow,
Yes.
inshallah, as we start Ramadan. Tomorrow, the day after, depends, you know. So maybe I'm curious to know, when did you join the channel?
Well, it was, I think I'm 1 year old now when it
Okay.
comes to being on TV.
Uh-huh.
I'm learning from a
Still
lot
new.
of guys. Yeah, they are still like directing me and giving me instructions and giving me, what's so important about this job is to take notes, especially AJ. He gave me a lot of notes, Abdelaziz Darwish also, and all the other directors also, Khail Qabazad, Anwar Awad, Abdullah Abdul Rasul, editors, Nancy.
You're just being sweet for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, no, they all, I ask them, after I finish the episode, I go and ask them, what's wrong with me? Is everything okay? I get sometimes worried about my performance, and I'm learning a lot, especially from AJ. MashaAllah, he's having 10 years
Yes.
experience,
Ask AJ.
Yes.
especially about wrestling.
These are the surprises we're going to see in the list show, so I'm really looking forward to watch it, and I'm sure both of you, especially maybe Blushi, I'm sure he has like a long list of things that he want to do in like future shows on KTV2. So wish you all the best, guys.
Thank
and
you
it's
so
really nice to wrap up the show with you. Thanks a lot for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
for having us, man.
Okay, I guess it's the time maybe to play our theme song before we wrap up our show.
Ramadan is our favorite time for gathering.
It is the time when we give more than we receive.
And the whole family gets around to watch TV.
We happily await
Eagerly anticipate to beautifully create.
the best shows on your favorite channel.
KTV2. From us to you.
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 All right, we reached the end of our show. Would like to say it was great fun getting together with my colleagues on KTV2. Thank you guys. Really looking forward to your shows. I wish all of you a blessed Ramadan or Ramadan Mubarak. As we say, may this holy month brings you prosperity, peace, and joy. Inshallah.
Yes, Ben, and it's an honor to meet all the great staff, or I better say, a family of KTV2. And until we meet again after Ramadan during the Eid celebrations, inshallah.
It's time to
stay
say
safe
goodbye to
and
all our
stand-
company.
Yes. We'll see you next season.
Goodbye.
Bye.